In this video, I will give you a full and detailed tutorial on leverage trading on the platform KCEX. If you want to get the best sign-up bonus possible on KCEX, you simply have to go down to the video description, click on the first link, and you will get to exactly this page right here. Then you will get the lowest fees possible in the crypto market and 0 withdrawal fees on all cryptocurrencies. Also, after the sign-up, you can go up here to the event center and your new user rewards, where you can easily pick up your exclusive sign-up bonus. As you can see right here, right after you've signed up, you can pick up your first $200 right here, and then after you've deposited and started trading, you can get even more bonuses with up to a total of $370. Once you have created an account and you log in for the first time, you will get to this page right here, and the first thing I want to show you is how you can deposit money. So simply go up here to wallets and then click on deposit. Then right here, select the cryptocurrency you want to deposit. In my case, I recommend you to use USDT, but you can of course also use any other cryptocurrencies. Then right after that, you can select the network right here. As you can see, it supports many different networks. Just make sure that you're using the same network as from the wallet or exchange that you're sending the money from. In my case, I'm going to choose the Tron network. And then down here, I will get my personal deposit address, which I can now copy to my clipboard and then send the USDT over this network to this address. I recommend you, if you're sending larger amounts, to first send a small test transaction. And once you've received everything, then send the remaining amount with a second transaction. So this is how you can deposit any cryptocurrency. If you want to know how you can deposit fiat, so euro, US dollar, British pound, whichever fiat currency you have, unfortunately, there is no direct option to do it on this exchange, but I have a separate video on my channel where I show you step by step how you can do that over a separate exchange. So you first buy crypto on another exchange and then send that crypto to KCEX to then trade on here. So if you're interested, check out the other video on my channel. And now the next thing I want to show you is if you have deposited any money, you simply can go up here to wallets and then click on spot. And then here you can check if any of your deposits have already arrived, and sending crypto usually only takes up to a few minutes. And then you should be able to see your balance right here. The next step only applies to you if you have deposited something else than USDT. So if you have, for example, deposited Bitcoin or Ethereum, then you will see it right here. And now in order to trade with it, we need to first convert it to USDT. And you can do that by simply going up here to spot. Then up here in the left, choose the trading pair. So whichever currency you have deposited, let's assume you deposited Bitcoin, you will just select Bitcoin right here. Then go over to the right side and click on sell BTC, click on market. You will see your available balance right here, and then choose how much you want to sell, or you can just put it to 100% and click on sell BTC, and then you will have it sold and converted to USDT. And that's exactly where we needed to trade with it. And then you can simply go up here to wallet and click on spot again. And then once you have it here in USDT, we now in our last step need to transfer it from our spot account right here to our futures account. And you can do that by going up here to transfer and then select from spot to futures. In here, we need to choose USDT, as you can see, and then just enter the amount down here. You will see your available balance. I'm just going to select, for example, 150. You can also choose all and then just click on transfer. And then you will see we transferred it successfully to our futures account. If we go to our futures account, we will now be able to see our balance right here. And this is the money that we can use to trade with. Next up, let's check out the trading platform. And we get there by simply going up here to futures. Then we will get to this trading page right here. I'm now going to show you step by step everything that we can see right here. So first of all, up here in the left, you can select the trading pair. So whichever currency you want to trade. As you can see, these are all the trading pairs that you can trade with the futures trading. So there's quite a lot of them. In my case, I'm just going to stick with Bitcoin for now. Then down here, you will see the price chart. You can choose between original or trading view. I personally prefer trading view. Then you can just move around here in the chart, select different tools in here in the left, or also choose the different time frames at the top right here. Right on the right side, we will see the order book up here, and down here the recently happened trades. If you scroll down a little bit at the bottom, you will see your open positions, which we'll get into in just a bit when we open our first position, as well as your open orders or your history. Here on the right side, you will see your available balances. In my case, you can see the $150 that we deposited. And up here, this is where we can control our trades. So where we can open and close trades, choose the order type, set the leverage, choose the position size, and open long and short positions. So let's open our first long position. And to do that, we simply go up here to open. Then for the margin mode, I recommend you to choose isolated. And on the right, we can choose our leverage. As you can see, we can use up to 100x. In my case, I'm just going to start off with the 5x leverage and click on confirm. Next up, I can choose the order type for opening. So I can choose a limit or a market order. If I choose a limit order, I could set a certain price in here. So let's say, for example, I type in $80,000. Then a limit order would be placed at $80,000, and only if the price goes down and reaches 80,000, then my long position would be opened. But what I can also do instead is just use a simple market order, and a market order is just executed immediately at the current market price. Next up, I can see my available capital in here and now choose the order type. So if you click on here, I recommend you to choose this on USDT by quantity, because then in here, we will always set the entire position size. So let's give you an example. If we type in here, right, $500, then we would open a $500 position size, and we would use, as you can see down here, $100 of our own money, because the $100 of our own money times the 5x leverage will equal the entire position size of $500, which also equals, by the way, 0.0055 Bitcoin. Next up, I can also down here choose or take profit or stop loss if I want to do that. So if I click on this check mark right here, I can now type in either the prices for take profit and stop loss, or just click on advanced. And then if I choose long in this case, I can choose in here either by return on invest on my own capital, so the percentage profit or loss I would make on my own capital, in this case the $100, or I could choose by price change, so how much the price goes up or down. And down here I can choose by my profit or loss that I would make on my own money. So I personally like this down here, because now I can simply type in here, I want to make $60 of profit for my take profit. You will see this also means, of course, 60% on my initial investment of the $100. And this will mean at the price $99,000, which is also directly automatically calculated and put in here. I can do the same now for my stop loss. So let's say I want to make the $20 of loss, and you will see the price is set in here. And then I can just click on confirm, and you will see it's all set up in here. And then I can just click on open long, and then my position is opened. I can see it directly right here in the chart. This is where I entered the position. Here is my profit or loss that I'm currently in, and my position size. Up here is my take profit, and down here is my stop loss. And of course, if I scroll down a little bit, I will also see my open position down here. So I can see it directly, it's a Bitcoin trade with a 5x leverage. I can see my open profit or loss in dollars and in percent right here. Down here, I can also see my position size. So this is the $500, and the margin, which is my own capital of $100. Here on the right, I also see realized P&L. So if I take parts of my position out, so let's say I take some partial profits or just close half of the position, then I will see that realized P&L right here. At the beginning, it's always a little bit in loss because of the trading fees that we paid for opening this position, because in this case we used a market order. What you can also see right here is the estimated liquidation price. So if you don't have a stop loss, currently we have one, but let's assume we didn't have place one, and the price would go down this much and reaches $71,000, then this position right here would be closed automatically by the platform, which is also called liquidated, and we would lose our entire margin in this trade, which is the $100 in this case right here. But of course, we can prevent that from happening by placing a stop loss beforehand, which we already did. So if the price goes down to here, as you know, we set up, we would lose the $20. If you want to change your take profit or stop loss, you want to edit them, you can either go up here just in the chart, drag and drop it to a new position. So you can simply change it up like that. Or if you scroll down here and tap on this pen right here, you can also switch up all these numbers in here, either type in a new price or just put this, let's say I want to make $80 of profit and I want to put this to an even $30 loss. Click on confirm, and you will see now they changed up accordingly. So that's also a very simple way to switch up the take profit and stop loss. And of course, you can easily just cancel them in here. And if you click on add right here, set new ones. By the way, you can also set either entire position, so to close your entire trade at the take profit or stop loss price, or also partial. And then you can type in the quantity, so how much of your trade you want to be closed at those prices in here as well. And then also set multiple take profits and stop losses. That's also possible in here. All right, next up, I want to show you how you can increase your position. So to increase it, simply go up here, click on open, market, and then just type in how much you want to increase this position. So I can just put this to 100%. This will mean I will use my remaining $50 that I still have available, times 5 will equal an additional $250 that I can put into this trade. And what will happen now if I click on open long is it won't open a separate position with this $250 down here, but instead just add this amount right here onto the existing trade. So if I just click on open long right here, you will see now it's increased to $750. So I therefore just easily increase the position size. If I want to increase the position size even further, that's not really possible because I don't have any available capital in here. So I can't do that. If I try to do, you will see I don't have enough quantity left because the minimum order value is $8. So, but what I can do instead is then just increase the leverage. And you can do that by simply going up here. Click on your leverage because the leverage is not set in stone by setting it at the beginning, but you can also change it up later on. So in my case, I'm just going to increase this to a 7x leverage, click on confirm, And you will see now I've increased the leverage. If you scroll down, you will also see it right in here. Nothing else really changed. The position size is still the same. My margin is still the same. My liquidation price is still the same. But what I can do now is click on this little pen icon under margin, and I can now reduce my margin. So I can take out some money, as you can see, up to $42. So if I put it to 100%, I can take up this margin. Note that this will increase my liquidation price a little bit, so I recommend you to do this only if you are maybe in a little bit of a profit, put your stop loss already in profit and then do this. But then if I click on confirm, you will see now I decreased my margin to $108, and up here I now have more available capital, now the $41. So I can just increase the leverage, take some margin out, and now I can do whatever I want with this freed up money. I can withdraw it, I can put it into different other trades, or what I can also do is put this back into this trade by simply adding more money to this trade. Just click on open market, put this to 100%, let's say. So I can add an additional $280 onto my existing position. So if I just click on open long, you will see now I've increased my position size to even more than $1,000. If I want to do the opposite, so decrease my position, I can also do that. If I just go up here and click on close and then just type in how much I want to close. Let's say I want to close $100 and click on close long. You will see I've now decreased it to $900, and or I can also just put this slide controller here, let's say to 50% to close half of the position. Click on close long, and now it's back down to $460. So that way I can easily decrease the position size too. If you want to decrease your leverage, you can also do that by just going up here, click on this leverage icon, and let's say I want to put it back to 5x, and you will see some available capital needs to be pulled, of course, into the position to keep up the same position size with the lower leverage. So if I do that, you will see now I've taken out some available capital and put back in here as margin, and I've decreased the leverage to a 5x, and also liquidation price has been decreased. So if you want to decrease your leverage, make sure that you have enough capital left. If you don't have it, you need to either deposit more or first close some parts of your opened position size right here to then decrease the leverage even further. So those are the two solutions if you don't have enough capital left to decrease your leverage. Now let me also show you how you can close your trade. Either just go up here and click on close, just choose 100% and then just click on close long. Or if you just click on close all down here, this will just close the entire position with just one click. So now for the end, let me also quickly show you how it works for a short position. Simply go up here to open market. Let's just choose 100%. So we're using all of our margin in this case. Times 5 will equal $700 position size. Click on open short. And now we are in our short trade. You will see it right here in red. So now we are making a profit if the price goes down and a loss if the price goes up. Therefore, if you scroll down here, you will also see our liquidation price is now above the current price. And if you want to place a take profit and stop loss, you can just click on here. Let's say I want to type in $50 of profit and $20 of loss. You will also see, of course, now our take profit price is below because we're making the profit if the price goes down to this and loss if the price goes up to this price. Confirm, and you will see up here's our stop loss and down here's our take profit. So pretty much that's the only difference. Profit if the price goes down and loss if the price goes up. Up here, if you just go to open and then just open more shorts, this will just be added to the existing trade. Same goes for closing, and then just click close short. This will just decrease the position size. Editing the leverage in here and then just taking some margin out works exactly the same as for the long position. And to close your trade, again, just in this case, I'm just going to show you here, put this to 100% and then just click on close short to also get out of your short trade. Don't forget to create an account on KCEX by using the first link down from the video description to enjoy the lowest fees anywhere and get up to $370 of bonuses. As always, if you have any questions, feel free to ask them in the comments.